9:58 p.m., March 26, 2025. 22nd diary. They, I don't know. It's just, I just feel like shit. Everything sucks. I suck. My family sucks. My friends suck. People suck. My classmates suck. School sucks. The world sucks. You know, I'm starting to think that maybe I'm just like literally actually ill in some way, like not ill but like neurodivergent in or something like that. Like I was born with some kind of neurological mm, issue, because every day is a struggle, and it's always been like that. And there are experiences that I go through every day that other people never have to go through, and they don't even understand what it's like to be me. And honestly, the more I think about it, the more it makes sense. I don't know if, well, maybe I should go to a doctor eventually and try to get diagnosed with, or like at least ask them, but it would make a lot of sense because I do have really high stimuli sensitivity. Like, for example, the lights they have at school, the overhead white, like daylight lights. I've always hated them since I was a kid because they like blind me, and I find them incredibly uncomfortable, and my face feels all weird when like there's overhead lights like that. And in my room also I never turn on the overhead lights. Then I also get overstimulated with loud noises really easily. I hate parties. I hate um, clubs and stuff, even restaurants. Uh, when there is a lot of noise, I just can't. I just go quiet and try to dissociate because s- I mean that's how it is. Um, I also have issues, and always I have always had issues with social anxiety and connecting with people and understanding people. Um, though I don't know, I think I do understand how people work, and I do understand how they think and what they feel, but I still am uh, utterly unable to make meaningful connections and like have friendships or romantic relationships or physical relationships. I've pretty much never had any of those, and the ones that I have had are all a little strange. Like my friendships are all kind of suspicious as well, even though some of them are good, and like the friends that I do have, I mean they mean a lot to me, but it's undeniable that our relationships are also strange. Um, then on top of that, I also have uh, like this thing with my skin, that my skin is always really hot, especially my face. Like the temperature of my face is always much higher than all the other parts of my body, especially my hands and feet are always cold, and my face is always hot. And I saw that that is actually a symptom as well of certain neurodivergencies. Like I'm not saying that I'm 100% sure that I have something like that, but honestly, it would explain away a lot of this. And I also have really high physical. I don't know like how to put it into words, but when I have strong emotions, I literally feel them in my body, physically. like sadness. If I have really strong sadness or longing or like yearning for something or someone, I have like this sharp pain in my, like, under my chest. Then if I'm tired, my eyes hurt. If I'm in a social situations, there is a burning in my stomach and chest sometimes. And the worst of them all, like this one, I've had it since I was a child. And I remember when I was about 5 or 4, I told my parents, and they didn't help. But the feeling is of this, like, itch underneath my nails and my toenails on my feet, and like inside of my fingers, almost like inside of the bones, but specifically where the nail is, there is like this itch, and it's really, really annoying, and you can't scratch it, obviously, and it never stops. And it correlates heavily with anxiety and stress. So there were periods of my life where I thought that it's gone, like I didn't feel it anymore. But now, today, I felt it come back for the first time in probably like 2 years. But when I was a kid and when I was in middle school, it pretty much never ever went away. And it was like the worst. I mean, honestly, it's one of the worst physical sensations that I've ever experienced, and I've been operated on multiple occasions. And it's so bad, not because it's intense, even though sometimes it does get pretty intense, but um, the issue is that, first of all, you can't make it go away. Second of all, there is nothing that can help it, and no one even understands what I'm talking about if I try to describe this feeling. Because, as I understand, normal people don't have this feeling. And when I told my parents when I was a little kid, they thought that I had like some kind of infection, like a like a like an infection inside of my nails, and they put some kind of cream on it. And then I said, okay, it didn't go away, and they were like, well, you're just making it up. You're making it up. Forget it. And obviously, I never brought it up again. And it's been, what, 13 years, and I still have it. Maybe if they took me to a doctor back then, to the proper doctor, maybe I would have gotten diagnosed with some kind of neurodivergent shit, and maybe my life would have played out completely differently because I would have known, and I would have known that there are certain things that are different about me. Or maybe I am making all of it up. Maybe I'm just fucking weird. But whichever reason there is for me being like I am, I don't know if it matters that much. But the thing is that I need to understand that in some ways I'm never going to be normal, and these physical things or like my mental states are just a part of it, because all those things lead to me not being able to have certain things that most people have, like relationships or just happiness, from little things. And it's like, maybe if I would look at it from the outside, that would sound like, because I mean, I've had people tell me that, you're not, you're nothing special. You just want to be special, and you're like trying, and you just want to be so special. Oh, nobody understands me, and I'm suffering, but they don't know how it is that I am. Though obviously the person that said that was today, and the person that said that, she didn't know any of this, and she doesn't like know me that well, and what we were talking about was sexuality. And I told her before, like a month ago, that I was bisexual, and she was like, "No, you're straight, and you're just pretending to be bisexual because you just want to be special." Jesus fucking Christ! And like I've pretty much never told anyone. There is like three people in real life that actually know that I've told, and it's not like even part of my identity or anything. I don't really care about sexuality. I mean, it's just a little thing about me. It's like a little detail. Like, okay, I have 10 fingers. Oh, I have 10 fingers. I'm bisexual. That doesn't matter. It's all the same. But she started saying that, oh, you're just trying to be special, and you just wanna suffer and be a victim. I'm like, no, I don't give a shit. And there, like, the funny part is, I told her about this because she kept asking. She's like this annoying kind of person who's extremely nosy and gets into other people's business when she has no business getting into that business. Yeah, but her saying that really bugged me out because, like, you don't know shit about me, and you don't know what I've been through, or who I am, or what goes on in my fucking head on any level. So who the fuck are you to judge my mental processes? And I know that I do this too, but the judgments I make about people, first of all, I keep to myself, and second of all, I change them if the person shows to me somehow, be it intended or unintended, that my judgment was false. But she makes judgments, she uh, says them out loud, and then also she doesn't change what she thinks, no matter how much you prove her wrong. Yeah, well, life sucks. And not just for me, life sucks for everyone. It's a terrible world, and we should all. I don't think you can say that on YouTube, but we should all meet God, you know? We should all just end it, you know? Yeah, as a joke, as a joke. Yeah, anyways, I know I'm super incoherent today, and I didn't make, I didn't form a single coherent sentence in this entire video, but it's still a diary. It's my personal diary. So fuck off and goodbye.